What if one of the most confusing experiences a woman can have isn't a crisis at all? What if it's the beginning of something deeper? Something life has been quietly preparing her for all along? What if that feeling, the one that wakes you up in the middle of the night, isn't anxiety? What if it's your soul trying to get your attention? What if the part of you you've been trying so hard to fix was never broken in the first place? What if it's simply waiting to be seen, to be understood? Every day, millions of women carry a feeling they can't quite explain, a feeling that's difficult to describe, and even harder to ignore. They're not unhappy. They're not ungrateful. In fact, many are living lives they once dreamed of. They have loving families, meaningful careers, homes they've built, dreams they've worked hard to achieve. And yet, there's a quiet whisper inside, not loud enough for anyone else to notice, but impossible to completely silence. And sooner or later, it leads to a simple question, a question that changes everything. As children grow older and need them less, many women find themselves standing in unfamiliar emotional territory. For years, their purpose felt clear. Now, life begins asking something new. Who am I now? Beyond the roles, beyond the responsibilities, beyond everything I've done for everyone else. Who am I? Sadly, this stage is often misunderstood. Labeled a midlife crisis, dismissed as restlessness, explained away as dissatisfaction. But that's not what many women are experiencing at all. The truth is, I can't become who I'm meant to be by staying who I've always been. And change is messy. For so long, I was busy being everything for everyone else. I forgot to ask myself what I needed. So when I finally started choosing myself, the guilt showed up. When I said no, the guilt showed up. When I wanted something more, the doubt showed up too. I wondered if I was being selfish. I wondered if I was changing too much. But slowly, I began to see things differently. Taking care of myself isn't selfish. Having dreams isn't selfish. Wanting more from life isn't selfish. And the more I accepted that, the lighter I felt, the stronger I felt, the more like myself I felt. And on the other side of all that confusion, I found something unexpected. Freedom. Freedom from pretending I'm okay when I'm not. Freedom from carrying everyone's expectations. Freedom from needing everyone's approval. For the first time in years, I stopped asking, am I enough? And started asking, what do I want now? That's when everything changed. This wasn't a crisis, but what surprised me most was what came before that freedom. Grief. Not the grief of losing someone else. The grief of losing parts of myself. The dreams I put on hold. The woman I kept telling myself I'd get back to someday. For years, I didn't even realize I was carrying that grief. Until one day, I could feel its weight. And maybe that's why so many women mistake awakening for a crisis. Because before the freedom, there is often a letting go. In the next video, we'll explore the hidden grief millions of women experience in midlife, and why understanding it may be the missing piece of your own awakening.